Good morning and welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Vik and welcome to our morning show. Yeah, we got a lot of topics to get into today on the sports side and stuff like that, but I think there's only one place to start because we do have a lot of our viewers from the subcontinent, especially from India. So, hey, look, yeah, terrible thing happened in India yesterday. A lot of worshippers got killed and injured in a stampede at India's Kumbh Mela religious festival. I said that right. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, there's just hundreds of thousands of people and they just crushed each other. And as of now, there are 12 people that have been killed, but the authorities have said they suspect there's going to be a lot more because there's a lot of people in hospital. So listening to everybody out there, especially everybody in India and whoever was maybe at that festival, just be safe. And if you've lost any loved ones and stuff like that, our heart goes out to you here from Vik and Wern Sports Chat. Yeah, it's not a good thing. And then it always puts everything into perspective, you know. Sports is supposed to be fun and everything, and we take it so seriously sometimes, but when things like this happen, sports doesn't become so important. So, yeah, just thought we have to mention that. And yeah, shout out to all our Indian friends. I saw Surrender and Ranesh were in there, and I know Prita and Anil Kumar and all of the boys. Listen, yeah, very sad. And yeah, what else can we say? Huh? But like as they do say, you know, life goes on, and let's get into our topics. I'll try to be as upbeat as possible this morning. Yeah. So we do have a lot of Champions League tonight, and you guys on this channel tonight, we're gonna have the whole conference live, all 18 games. I think it's going to be fantastic because we're going to be shouting goal and at this game, goal at that game. So please join us for that. We're going to start at 8:30 Central European time tonight, and yeah, I think it's going to be epic. And just join us. So let me take that away quickly. And because we were on the subcontinent, we did talk about some sad news. Let's just talk about the cricket. England beat India. Yeah. Surprisingly, I didn't expect that to happen. England won by 26 runs. Congratulations to England. They keep the series alive. India still lead 2-1 in the series. Sorry about this. And the next game is on Friday. Then there was another game. Australia takes on Sri Lanka. That is ongoing at the moment. And it is 92-1 for Australia. And that should be an interesting competition. That is a test match that's going to go over 5 days. So it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There you go. I can count to 5. Huh? But like I said, tonight we have the Champions League. All these games are going to be on. Those are the first 9. I'll show you the second 9 afterwards. And if you checked out our poll on the community page, I asked out of the following teams who's not going to make it. VfB Stuttgart, Paris Saint-Germain, because they're playing against each other. So I only think one of them come further. Sporting Lisbon could be one of the teams that get knocked out. Man City could be knocked out. Benfica is also nothing. So there are a lot of big traditional teams that will not make it in the top 24. Imagine that, the top 24. Yale the second should come up right now. There you go. This is the second group of matches. A nice clash there. Aston Villa against Celtic, kind of a battle of Britain. Yeah, Celtic already qualified, doing well. 2 good teams there. Barcelona, Atalanta also interesting. What else we got? Dortmund against Shakhtar Donetsk. Brest against Real Madrid. Yeah, Girona against Arsenal. I thought that would have been a much more interesting match, but Girona not that strong this year. And then a big one at the bottom, Inter Milan against Monaco. Both teams doing really well. We stay with football and we welcome Patrick Dorgu, or the Dorgu, from Lecce. It's Lecce, just for all those other channels out there, or Lecce and Lecce and Lecce and whatever you want to call it. No, it's Lecce. It's in Italy. It's called Lecce. He has signed from Lecce for Manchester United. He is 21 years old. He's a left-winged defender. So welcome to Manchester United. May you have a great career here. My eye is killing me this morning. May you have a great career with Manchester United, and we will support you. Then we move on to the US sports. A lot of stuff going on there. And then there was a Pratt. Moi. I said the Super Bowl was in Las Vegas. I meant New Orleans. This is where the Super Bowl is going to be, in New Orleans, in the Caesars Dome. Beautiful stadium, been there myself. And New Orleans, what a place to have a Super Bowl, Mardi Gras party, stuff like that. It's going to be fantastic. But I just wanted to clear that up. It is in New Orleans. And what I want to do is just check the chat, because we feel for India, yes. Rose Garden, Ronnie, Vernizel, Judge, Belinda, Surrender, Ranesh, AKD, Richter, Noah, I'm the boss. Yes, I mean, look, see, the community comes together, and that's the cool thing about YouTube. I love it. I love it when we come together. Then we get into the NBA. Why have I only got 4 games? Should be 5. I will check what I'm... 1, 2... No, they're only 4 games, sorry. There were 4 games in the NBA last night. The Lakers lost to the 76ers, 104-118. The Houston Rockets beat the Atlanta Hawks 100-96. Houston Rockets just unbelievable at the moment. The Utah Jazz lost to the Golden State Warriors 103-114. And the Bucks lost 112-125 to the Trailblazers. And Giannis had a fantastic game, but it wasn't enough. I'm just going to hit that quickly so that I have that ready for afterwards. Then, yes, of course, we'll talk about the star people in the NBA. Look, Tyrese Maxey, he helped the 76ers beat the Lakers. He had 43 points. What a good game from Tyrese Maxey. The only 76er out of the top, their big 3, they have Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey is the only one that actually ever turns up. The other 2, I call them the Cash Money Brothers. Remember that? They don't seem to turn up. And then we do have a second man, even though he had a loss. I mean, he had 39 points, 13 rebounds. Great game by Giannis. That MVP race is hotting up. Is it Giannis? Is it Joker? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's unbelievable. Those 3 guys. And they all have in common. Not one of them is an American. The NBA at the moment is being ruled by the Europeans, and of course Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is Canadian. Means he's half a European. It's not looking good for the American players out there at the moment. Then we'll just quickly give you an update again on the NHL. There is still 1 game ongoing at the moment. That is the Stars against my Golden Knights. I'm going to quickly click on there to let you know what's happening. I wanted NHL and not NBA. But the Boston Bruins lost to the Sabres 2-7. We'll get into the Sabres any second, because there was something uniquely happened in that game. The Jets beat the Canadiens. That's the Montreal Canadiens 4-1. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-1. The Hurricanes beat the Rangers 4-0. The Avalanche lost to the New York Islanders 2-5. The Washington Capitals beat the Calgary Flames 3-1. The Dallas Stars, they have just beaten my Golden Knights 4-3 in overtime. And the Canucks beat Wern's Kraken 6-4. But look, we've got to get into these 2 boys here. One time we've got to talk about the tag. Thompson, he had a hat-trick. And I got to give him the star, man. He had a hat-trick in the game where Buffalo won. He scored 3 goals. But you know what? Here comes the special part of it. Tag had 3, but his teammate, JJ Perteka, the German, he also had 3 goals. It's not often that you have 2 guys making a hat-trick from the same team in the NHL. So shout out to both of them, to JJ Perteka and to Tag Thompson. Well done. And the Buffalo Sabres, since they've changed the coach, I was looking, they are a really strong team. They get a lot of wins. I mean, so, I'm always for that firing and hiring, but it looks like that coach change really worked well for them. Then we get into just some information again. If it can come up. There you go. Eurobasket. A lot of good games coming up, especially the one at the bottom. That's on Friday on our channel. Please join us for the Battle of Belgrade. Partizan against Red Star. It's always epic. I mean, that is going to be phenomenal. The stadium explodes. The crowd is crazy. The two coaches go off their nut. Just a fantastic game. It's going to be epic. Then there was a Sumo update out there yesterday from Wern. Check that out. I'm going to try to say this right. Horoshu. He is now a Yokozuna. I read that. I hope I'm not telling a load of bullshit. I read that last night. So there's 2 Yokozunas at the moment, if I'm right. Teranafuji and this man Hoshuru. So there's 2 Yokozunas at the moment. Congratulations to him. So I thought I'd mention that. And yes, it's the Nappy Brigade or the Muwashi. I'm learning, Vern. I'm learning. Don't worry. Then, look, we don't have such a lot of sport this morning, so, not a lot of things happening. On the weekend, we do have the start of the Six Nations. For those who don't know what the Six Nations is, Six Nations Rugby, that is Wales, Scotland, Italy, Ireland, England, and France. They have a competition. The southern boys like South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, and Argentina, they have the Rugby Championships, and this is kind of the equivalent to the Rugby Championships, just for the Northern Hemisphere teams, or for the European-based teams. And we're going to start with a cracker on Saturday. That's going to be Ireland against England. Ireland, one of the favorites to win the competition with France. England, could also do it. English could surprise you. But I was looking at the statistics from England. Since the South Africans hammered them in 2019 in the World Cup, they haven't been the same. Like we would say in South Africa, they're a little bit opgefok. I think we knocked the stuffing out of them. They always seem to be good for 3 quarters of a game, around about the 65th minute, and then they drop off. So let's see what the English do. I give Scotland an outside chance. I don't want to be nasty to the Italians or to the Welsh. I'm going to support the Italians this time. I just think Wales is in a total rebuild, and I think Italy, Italy always good for a surprise. But I don't think Italy and Wales will be talking or will be standing when it comes to who wins the thing. Can somebody win the Grand Slam? The Grand Slam is if you win all 5 games. I think Ireland could do it because the way the constellation is, they have, with the home games and stuff like that, they have the stronger teams at home. So Ireland could do it, but I'm going for France this time. I'm tipping France to win the Six Nations, and I'm rooting for Italy not to come last. So that's kind of my roundup for today. I mean, look, the bottom of the screen, there's a lot of things going on. We'll have the Man United in the Euro League against Steaua Bucharest. Must win for United. A point is probably enough to get us through to the first 8, which is important that you don't have to play in extra games. But a win would be nice. Lot of stuff going on in Manchester United. What's happening to Rashford? What's happening to Casemiro? Anthony's already out the door. What we're doing with all the boys that never seem to play because they're always sick. Especially those English boys. What's wrong with you boys, man? I mean, Mason Mount, you've been here for, 2 years now? 2 years. I don't think you've played 10 games. Luke Shaw, in the last 2 years, you haven't played 2 games. But I guarantee you, a week before the next call-up for the English national team, these boys will be fit. Ruben, vaya con Dios with those boys, man. Vaya con Dios. I'm going to check the chat one more time. What out there? Down my Kraken, dude. Yeah. Peace for all. Yes, peace for all. Isa. Have a super day. Listen to you guys. Enjoy your day. And once again, shout out to all the boys there and girls in India. Our condolences, and have a wonderful day if you can. And everybody else, please be safe. And join me tomorrow morning for an update again at 7 o'clock. But please join us this evening at 8:30 Central European Time for the big Champions League conference. Thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you tomorrow morning.